In my life, I've gotten 3 concussions so far, all in my 7th grade year. One in the fall, one in the winter, and one in the spring. My first concussion in the fall, it wasn't that bad of a one. I got it playing basketball. I was fighting for the ball with the girl, and she swung me to the ground, and I hit my head back. Um, at first, I didn't think I had a concussion. Like, I felt fine, and I wanted to go back in the game. But my dad saw it right away and pulled me out and said I couldn't play. Then when I got in the car, I started getting very, light sensitivity. My eyes started to really hurt. So then we went to the doctors, and they diagnosed me with a mild concussion. I was out of school for a week.
I have suffered from a concussion. My sister, she's a softball pitcher. She pitches. She makes me catch, and because I'm a catcher. Well, I used to be when I played baseball. And so she was practicing. We're practicing, and in the driveway, and she pitched it, and it was a little wild, and it hit me right in the forehead, like right here, and I blacked out probably for, 30 seconds or something, maybe a little longer, I don't know, obviously, I was blacked out, and I kind of woke back up, and I was a little dizzy, but I was okay, like I didn't think much of it, but I got a huge bump on my forehead, which turned green and red too, which was impressive, and it kind of slowly moved down my face over my eye, which was gross. And so I had a concussion, but I didn't think much about it, but it turns out I had one, and so I went to the doctors just to get them to look at it. Didn't think as much, and they said, oh, you're suffering from a concussion. It was pretty mild. It was my first concussion. I've never had another concussion. It was the only concussion I've ever had. And I think they told me not to do a lot of work for a couple weeks to recover, and it hasn't affected me much now. I get headaches, but that's just a headache, so I don't think that's anything to do with it. That's pretty much it.
Hi, my name is Lauren Coughlin, and I've had a total of 4 concussions, 3 major and 1 minor. My first concussion was a major concussion, and it was from hockey in the 7th grade. My parents and doctor took this one very seriously, and I was basically locked in my house for a while with no phone, laptop, or TV. My second concussion was a minor concussion. I was still in the 7th grade and recovering from my first concussion. I was watching a basketball game and got hit in the head with the ball. I was out of school for about a month, maybe over a month, with both of these. My third concussion was a major concussion and was from hockey in the 9th grade. I was out of school for about 3 weeks, unable to do any schoolwork or anything really. My fourth concussion was just last year in the 11th grade. It was also a major concussion from getting knocked out during a hockey game. I was only out of school for about 2 to 3 weeks, but I was unable to do any work for over a month, which made junior year a lot more stressful. Overall, concussions are terrible, and I still have symptoms from them today, and according to my doctor, I still will for about 3 more years. My symptoms include constant headaches and memory loss.
With a helmet, even though the velocity is the same, the force from the acceleration is distributed to the helmet and the skull, so that the impact on the brain is not as strong. But our brain isn't a water balloon, right? We have a built-in helmet, our skull. So why are we still so prone to concussions? That's because our brain is like people in a car. Car crashes are so dangerous because even though the car is stopped, it stops so suddenly that the people inside are still moving. If it's minor, they'll just get thrown around a bit. If it's major, they might get thrown out a window. It's why we wear seatbelts. Unfortunately, our brains don't have a seatbelt, so it just rattles around.